Sister Wives. Meri's sweetly naive guy had no clue. Backstory surfaces. And Meri's face says it all. Photo you can't unsee. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Hey lovely viewers. Welcome to my shocking news channel. Sister Wives star Meri Brown shared the backstory about the explosion that hit when this TLC celebrity stepped out with a man on her arm. She also explained why this became the beginning of the end for her with a rather naive man. Sister Wives. Meri Brown didn't get through to him. Meri Brown opened up in her latest interview with Sarah Fraser. Her best friend, Jenn Sullivan, also added some info when questions came up. One of the topics of course was Meri Brown's love life. While she severed her marriage to Kody Brown, she still finds herself wondering about her choice of timing. Many Sister Wives fans think Meri should have jumped that sinking ship long before she did. Meri doesn't have a solid answer for that, as she sometimes wonders about it too. So, this Sister Wives celebrity realizes today she could have dated in her 40s instead of her 50s. But she also believes if she had left any earlier, she would always have a what if hovering over her. So, she hung on for as long as she did, hoping Kody would give their marriage another try. Sister Wives history tells us Meri Brown tried, but Kody wouldn't budge. Jenn Sullivan and Meri describe naive man. Kody made it clear they had no future as shared husband and co-wife. So, she started dating, but suddenly it sounded like she was quite smitten with Amos Andrews. He was the only guy, after Kody, that she introduced to the Sister Wives fans. But before Meri did that, both she and Jenn read Amos the Riot Act. They warned him. Both these women told him coming out as Meri's boyfriend would put his life under a microscope. They also told him he would read lies about himself and likely see his name dragged through the mud. But these ladies think Amos didn't understand the full scope of this. He was laid back and indicated he would be fine with this. So, he opted to be introduced to the masses. Then it happened. Amos was pulled apart in pieces and any unfortunate step he might have made in the past became the day's headlines. Sister Wives. A little of both. When Meri announced her split with Amos, fans thought she likely learned things about him that she didn't know before. They thought that maybe she learned these things from the headlines about him. Reports were gnarly, and Sister Wives fans thought Meri backed away from him because of these things reported. But, it seems it was too much for Amos. Meri and Jenn suggested that he was the victim of lies. He was also unhappy about some things drudged up that he wanted to be left in the past. So, there you have it. From what Meri Brown and Jenn Sullivan said to Sarah during the interview, it was some lies and some of his history surfacing that caused that split. Jenn said he was a sweetly naive guy who took this on. So, it looks like the next time Meri Brown introduces a love interest, this guy should heed her warnings. His life will be an open book, but not just from the time he meets Meri Brown. No, the fans of this TLC series dig way back and dig deep. Sister Wives star Meri Brown wound up in many screenshots throughout her time on the TLC series, and they're not always flattering. A photo recently resurfaced online, and it's stirring up comments across various social media sites as one of those unflattering pics. Sister Wives. You can't unsee this. Meri Brown's facial expression tells the story. This became the dress Meri expected to wear as Kody Brown and his 4 co-wives held a commitment ceremony for the entire Sister Wives family. This is from one of the more memorable episodes. As a veteran viewer, you can't forget the commitment ceremony dresses the Sister Wives ladies had made for them. Viewers suggest the fashion police would have found plenty of charges in these outfits. Below, a screenshot captures Meri's fitting for that dress. Some fans suggest this is the brown bridesmaid dress. But it's not, it's the commitment ceremony dress she's looking so unhappy about in that pic. Meri's not enthused. Fans describe Meri Brown's dress as even more irritating to the eyes than the dresses they wore at Robyn's wedding. But, today this one makes the rounds online again. So, it offers a quick reminder of one of several fails in the fashion department the Sister Wives ladies endured throughout their 18, going on 19 seasons. It's hard to see Meri looking so awful when she's a bit of a fashion buff today. By now, Sister Wives fans pretty much know Meri Brown's taste in clothes. And, it seems safe to say this isn't it. Sister wives. Not her style. Meri is usually wearing a chic casual outfit, but one that is also comfortable. This looks more like a tight potato sack, and one fan described the color as turd brown. But, the dress above was not what Meri Brown originally had in mind. The Brown family offered this commitment event several seasons into the series. Lucky enough for Meri, the dress could not be finished in time. So, she opted for a lime green store-bought dress for that event. But this photo makes its way online every so often, and sometimes it gets confused as Meri getting fitted for one of Robyn Brown's bridesmaid dresses for the first wedding ever seen on the show. Sister Wives star Robyn Brown created an insurance policy so that her TLC celebrity husband would only have eyes for her. Fans suggest this was the case from the start of the series. But it seems in one incident it worked the opposite for the fourth wife of the Brown family. Sister Wives. Robyn Brown talked a good game. Fans rehash Robyn Brown's words today about wanting sister wives even more than a husband. But as she said those words, fans suggested she had the opposite in mind. Longtime viewers suggest Robyn Brown used Meri Brown to transition into the Sister Wives family. Kody Brown was tickled pink at the time when his first wife became close to his new wife. This paved the way for Robyn Brown to make it to the altar. Since the other two Sister Wives co-wives weren't welcoming her with open arms, at least she had Meri in her corner. But that friendship soon became rocky as Meri joined the other wives. Jealousy grew as Kody's fixation on his new wife left little time for the other wives. At the time, Robyn had fans believing she tiptoed around her new co-wives. She claimed she did this, so her transition into the family wouldn't be too rough on them. But after a decade of Robyn, fans see it differently. Robyn made sure Kody and viewers only had eyes for her. Fans suggest that Robyn Brown had a plan from the get-go. She said she didn't want an elaborate wedding. She still claims today that she did not want their wedding to be about her. Not only that, but she went on and on about this in a book the 5 Sister Wives spouses wrote together. Instead, she wanted this wedding to be about all 5 spouses, like a celebration of the family growing. So, she picked out the color brown for the bridesmaid dresses. Her 3 future co-wives stood with her at the altar, acting like bridesmaids. The color brown was to highlight the family name. But, the dresses the Sister Wives co-wives wore didn't do a thing for them. Instead, they highlighted only Robyn. That's because she stood at the altar wearing the gown above, surrounded by the other wives in brown dresses, as seen in the screenshot below. Robyn's goal failed. Robyn also had a brown dress for herself. She slipped it on for a group photo of the spouses. But she spent most of the day looking like a princess in her white wedding gown. So, Sister Wives fans suggest Robyn took every precaution that her future co-wives didn't shine. Then she came on the screen, looking like a bride out of a magazine. So, if this fan theory is correct, Robyn's goal backfired. That's because fans agree the dresses looked hideous. But they were such an assault on the eyes, that fans couldn't stop talking about them online. So, while the attention those dresses gathered was negative, fans of the show made the brown dresses a breakout topic of Robyn Brown's wedding day. So, her plan sputtered, then backfired in this case from the TLC series. Sister Wives star Meri Brown knows all too well what her TLC celebrity status awards her, but it also comes with a few negative aspects. During a recent interview, Meri and her best friend, Jenn Sullivan, described the problem with trolls. But do not confuse them with the ones online. These guys show up in person. Sister Wives. Meri Brown's unwanted visitors. Meri Brown and Jenn Sullivan sat for an interview with Sarah Fraser and answered questions. This online show offered some serious topics as well as a lot of laughs. But one subject brought a shocking look to the interviewer's face. But before that, Meri laughed over some of the Sister Wives rumors that swirl online today. Then she chuckled over a couple of the rumors when hearing them from Sarah for the first time. Meri never heard these before. Meri Brown also rehashed some of the more frequent false news blurbs that bubble up online. But when she learned about a Kody Brown rumor for the first time, she laughed. It was about Kody Brown possibly having plastic surgery. Then Sarah tossed out one sister wives rumor that no one expected. It seems this one puts Christine Brown's husband dating Meri before he met Christine. Again, this comes with no truth to it at all. But Meri said she's heard so many over the years. So, she's trolled online, as celebrities usually are. But it's gone further than that for this Sister Wives star. Sister Wives. Online trolls are one thing, but in your yard. It is one thing to have trolls online, but when trolls show up where you live, that's scary. And these two ladies should know, as that happens to Meri Brown and Jenn Sullivan often. Because of this, they have an elaborate security system. Thanks to Jenn's husband, the system gets updated often. Jenn said he frequently adds stuff to the system, making it safer. The first wife of the Sister Wives series talked about trolls coming onto the property of her bed and breakfast, Lizzie's Heritage Inn. It's unnerving, and yes, they've had to call local police several times because of this. While Meri, and now Jenn, can enjoy the perks that come with fame, some rather scary stuff goes along with this too. So, while people have trolls and garden gnomes on their lawns for decorations, once in a while Meri Brown finds one or two moving in her yard. And that has to be scary for the TLC celebrity. What do you think about this video? Please told on comment box. Also subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching this video.